Mike's better than Chris's. No. Downstairs knowing when this thing's going to start.
gentlemen, please welcome the Guilty Band. Please remain standing for the playing of our alma mater.
We are under the lights here on a Friday night, which can only mean one thing. High school football is back, and more importantly, Riverview football is back. The Rams will kick off their season tonight with a preseason kickoff classic versus the Tampa Tech Titans. I am Madison, and we are pleased to have you on our broadcast here tonight for the first ever, not the first ever, but the first Riverview football game of the season. They'll take on the Tampa Tech Titans, who last season went 14-0 until their loss in the state championship game. So a very tough opponent for the Rams to open the season against. But in a conversation with Coach Smithers earlier, this is exactly what he wanted. He talked about how 10-2 and 10-3 isn't going to cut it anymore. They've got to be able to beat the best week in and week out, and they have a great chance to start that tonight against Tampa Tech, who is ranked 13th in the state and led by senior quarterback Zay Washington, who last year threw for 2,464 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. And for the Rams lost a couple of key seniors last year in Jerron Glover, Eli Rennick, Tyree Smith, just to name a few. They also did lose Will Carter, the starting quarterback last year, to the transfer portal. So Jeremiah Dawson will be the starting quarterback tonight, and obviously Charles Lester III, Mr. CL3, will be the star wideout for the Rams to get this season rolling. Rams last year went 10-3, lost their opener against Seminole High School, then lost a regular season game to Venice, and then in the second round of the playoffs, lost to Venice 56-14, which ended their season, and they have their goal set on winning district this year. Rams will also have a new starting running back for this season. It will be DJ Johnson. Jaden Birch, an 1,000-yard rusher last year, graduated. Looked like we were going to have a Montuno Hunter be our running back this year before he transferred as well with Will Carter over to Booker High School. And so that opens up the room for DJ Johnson and also Scooter Trotman, who transferred from Sarasota High School, and he will be playing backup running back along with a lot of defense this season. And the Riverview Rams take the field for the first time in the 2022 season. Perfect weather conditions here. Bright sunny skies with a nice sunset unfolding us here at the Ramble. Last season's preseason game did get rained out. And Coach Smithers also talked about the importance of just playing a preseason game, not only against a top-quality opponent in Tampa Tech, but last season, the game against Bloomingdale got canceled. Then they had to go in and play a top 10 team in the state against Seminole, who we open up the season against next week. And they talked about how not having that preseason game really affected them in week one, and that week one 35-0 loss against Seminole High School. And the Riverview Rams will receive first. Back deep for the Rams, it will be Scooter Trotman, and it will be Mr. CL3. And here come the Tampa Tech Titans. It will kick this one deep. As the 2022 season about to get underway here at the Ram Bowl. The preseason kickoff classic about to get under our belts. Here we go. Kicking it away will be Kendall Johnson. Again, deep back to receive for the Rams is Charles Lester III and Scooter Trotman. And we are underway here at the Ram Bowl, and it is a short kick, and it's going to be picked up by Charles Lester at around the 15-yard line. He makes the cut and cuts back to the left, spins out of a tackle before being wrapped up at the 28-yard line. Solid return right there for Charles Lester III, and that'll bring up the Riverview Rams offense for its first possession of the 2022 season, led by junior quarterback Jeremiah Dawson. Jeremiah Dawson played 2 games on varsity last year during the regular season and had a very key role in that win against Charlotte on the regular season finale. DJ Johnson to the left of him. First down and 10, ball at the 28-yard line for the Rams. And he hands it off to DJ Johnson, breaks a tackle, and he bounces outside, got a couple blockers, lowers his shoulder, and he picks up the first down on the first play of the game. Talking with Coach Smithers earlier, he emphasized they want to pound the rock this season, and that's a great start, great run after contact right there by DJ Johnson. They'll hand it off once again to DJ Johnson, breaking more tackles, and he powers his way past midfield, and he picks up yet again another first down for DJ Johnson. The offensive line is something that Coach Smithers talked about highly yesterday in our conversation about how much it has improved and grown through the offseason. And just through 2 short plays, you're already seeing that improvement on the offensive line. It's first down and 10, ball around midfield for the Rams. Lester in motion. And he hands it to CL3, and he bounces to the outside, makes a cut, and Charles Lester wrapped up around the 41, 40-yard line. And this Rams offense moving up the field. Three consecutive run plays for the Rams, adding a little bit of motion to it. And this Tampa Tech Titans defense has had no answer for it so far. And DJ Johnson, again, filling in for Jaden Birch, who rushed for 1,000 yards last year. And DJ Johnson, only a sophomore this year, so a young running back in there for the Rams for this season. Jeremiah Dawson in the shotgun, 2-man to his left, 2 to the right. Hands it off once again to DJ Johnson, and he gets around 5 yards. It'll set up second down and 5. DJ Johnson making a name for himself early on this drive. Ball at the Tampa Bay Tech 35-yard line once again. They hand it off. It is DJ Johnson once again for the first down. The Titans have no answer. DJ Johnson running all over the field right now. First down and 10 at the Titans' 28-yard line. And a timeout called by the Tampa Bay Titans. What a start for the Riverview Rams offense. The run game has looked immaculate so far. Starting at their own 28 and pushing it down to the Titans' 28-yard line. Couldn't ask for anything more than that.
Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is a chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Dawson in the shotgun. Throws it over to Lester on the screen route, and he breaks the tackle but can't get much yards after it, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage. First pass play for the Rams tonight. Switching up, Coach Smithers again talked a lot about running those screens, and he hits one out early. Rams quickly back up to the line. Hands it off again to DJ Johnson. Nice spin move, but he is met down. Great tackle right there by Ed Grimm. Ed Gwynn last season had 100 tackles, and he gets his first one of the season here. That was a 2-yard loss, and it sets up 3rd down and 11 for the Rams at their own 30-yard line. Dawson in the shotgun, rolls to his left. Dawson looking under some pressure, fires, and he's got Lester. Did he get his feet in bounds? He did not. It is incomplete, and it will set up 4th down and 11 for the Rams. Great play right there. Charles Lester was open. Dawson just could not hit him in the spot. And it'll be 4th down and 11. But it looks like the Rams are going to be going for it on the Titans' 28-yard line. Got Luke Batita out there in the slot. Lester and Sterling to the right side. It's a screen play for Lester, and Jeremiah Dawson cannot get it to him, and it'll be a turnover on down for the Rams, and the Titans will take over on their own 28-yard line. So after moving the ball right down the field, the Rams hit a stump, and it'll be Titans football. Got 8:56 here to go in quarter number 1. Rams and Titans tied at 0. And now we get the first look at the Tampa Bay Titans offense. Zay Washington taking the quarterback position again last season. 2,464 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. And the first play will be a handoff right up the middle. Breaking some tackles, lowers his shoulder, and picks up the 1st down. Roderick Gain, a transfer from IMG in his first season with the Titans. Helmet fell off, so he's got to come off. But a good first one right there for the newly transfer. Roderick Gain has offers from Maryland, Louisville, Georgia, and Georgia Tech, and the University of Florida. 1st down and 10. Ball at the Titans' 41-yard line. Hands it off once again, and he is going to be met behind the line of scrimmage. That's Dante Abner coming up with the stop. Dante Abner right back there. As soon as the ball was handed off, it'll be a 3-4-yard loss. Second down and 11. Washington pitches it to the right side. It is Gideon. He is wrapped up once again. The entire Rams defense all over that run by Roderick Gainey, and it'll be 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 9. DeMarcus Abner to make the stop on that one. The defensive line, the defense in general for the Rams has really been the strength of this team in past years, getting off the field quickly, creating chances for the offense. Can they do it on the opening drive? Yes, they can. Good defense right there by Riverview, and it'll set up 4th down and 9, and the Titans will have to punt this one away. And a little bit of a scuffle right there. Deshaun Olave in there. And the punt team does come out for the Titans. Tristan Bless is back to punt it away. Charles Lester deep back to receive for the Rams. Good opening drive for the Rams on the defensive side of the ball. Again, as I just mentioned, that was their strong suit last year, creating turnovers, creating those second chances for their offense, because the offense always seemed to start a little slow last season, but the defense would consistently put them in the right position time and time again, and they start just the way they had been doing all last season. The Titans will move back 5 yards for a penalty. Bless boots it away. And it's going to bounce, and he hit Charles Lester as he was trying to go up and catch it, so a flag is thrown. And that'll be a free 15 yards for the Riverview Rams right there. Looked as if he was about to go fair catch. Defender ran right into him, and that'll be a free 15 yards for the Rams, so they'll start in pretty good field position for their second drive. Last drive, it was DJ Johnson running all over the field. The refs will conjure and talk this one over. .7:14 here to go in the first quarter of the first game for the Riverview Rams, the preseason kickoff classic versus the Tampa Tech Titans. Again, the Titans last season coming off a very strong year, win 14-0. Their only loss was in the state championship game. And this is a squad that is bringing back a lot of key pieces from last year and is looking to make a run back at the state championship. Dawson in the shotgun, 2 men out to his left, 1 to the right side. Hands it off again to DJ Johnson, and they're all over it. DJ Johnson going absolutely nowhere. Deontay Drew on the tackle. The second leading tackler for the Titans last season with 81. Loss of around 3-4 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 13. Lester in motion. And it's a fumble. He missed the handoff. Luckily, Dawson jumps right back on it. A slow drive for the Rams so far, and it's going to be third down and really long. Again, that's just a miscommunication. That cannot happen. If you're going to run that sweep route, put it right in. Third down and extremely long. Dawson looks over the middle, and he's got his receiver, but it's going to be way short of the first down. That is Jackson Wiptrowski on the reception. But it will be fourth down and just around 7 yards, so the Rams will be back on to punt it once again. Nick Delfou back to punt it for the Rams. Bad snap, but he still finds a way to boot it. And he dropped the ball, and it's picked up by Riverview. And he's going to be tackled at the 15-yard line. It's just like last season, ladies and gentlemen. The special teams making plays when it matters the most, and they put their offense in a glorious position. A wobbly punt, could not catch it, and it rolled right to the Riverview Rams. It'll be first down and 10 inside the red zone for the Rams. 5:19 to go in the first quarter. The Rams in the red zone for the first time tonight. Again on that punt, it was a bad snap, which made the punter, Nick Delfoot, he just had to boot it away quickly. And it was not a clean kick at all, but it ended up helping because he could not control it when it went into his arms, dropped it, and again, just took a bounce right to Riverview. Bounced a lot, went to the left, then went back to the right, and Riverview was able to come up on top of it. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Jeremiah Dawson in the offense back on the field. Jeremiah Dawson in the shotgun, DJ Johnson right behind him. He fakes a handoff, he throws, he's got CL3, and it is a touchdown! That is one of many for Mr. CL3 this season. What a throw, what a catch, and you're not going to be able to stand by Charles Lester. You're not going to be able to. Beautiful placement, beautiful catch by Charles Lester, and the Rams strike first, and it's 6-0. Majestic Van Ingen on to kick the extra point for the Rams. The kick is up, and the kick is good. She knocks it in, and the Rams strike first. It is 7-0. Again, we talked about it. Defense / special teams into offense. That's what the story was all last season. All last season, that's what it was. And the Rams pick up right where they left off. They strike first. Rams 7, Tampa Bay Tech 0.
And the little thing that I love.
Here in quarter number 1, if you are just tuning on in, the Rams just went up 7-0. Jeremiah Dawson connected on a 20-yard pass to Mr. CL3 as the Rams strike first. Adrian Schutz set to kick this one away. And a nice kick right there. It'll be caught at the 5-yard line right there by Javian McKay. And McKay is going to be wrapped up right there at the 25-yard line. Jaden Terahawker on the tackle. So 1st down and 10 for the Tampa Bay Tech Titans, who got 1 first down on their last drive on the first run of the game. But after that, the Rams defense put a stop to their drive. It'll be 1st down and 10 at their own 25. Zay Washington in the shotgun. Hands it off to Gainey. Gainey bounces to the left side, trying to break a tackle, but he is going to be wrapped up right there by Jaden Terahawker. Deshaun Olave also there on the tackle. Nice pickup of around 7 yards right there by Gainey. Once again, the transfer from IMG in his first game for the Titans. Rams showing pressure. They bring pressure, and the quarterback will keep it, and he is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd down now for the Titans. They go quick up to the line of scrimmage. There was a little bit of miscommunication on that handoff. Looked like the running back was going to keep it. They didn't really know. Quarterback did just keep it. Tries to draw him offside. Cannot. He'll look over to the sideline for the play. Big third down here for the Titans. Would hate to give the Rams the ball back right after they score a touchdown. Rams bringing pressure. They running up the gut. Can they push for the first down? They can. They get it just across the 35-yard line all the way to the 37, and it'll be a fresh set of downs for the Titans. 3:48 here to go in the first quarter. Rams on top, 7-0. Washington drops back, looking to his right side. He's got a man deep down the field, and it's incomplete. He overthrows his intended target. Had him right down the field. If he hits him in stride, he's probably walking freely to a free 6 points. Man, wide open right there. Just blew right by the cornerback. But luckily for the Rams, an overthrow, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Although they've shown a lot of a run, Zay Washington not shy to throw the ball. He threw for 2,400 yards last season, and it's going to be a run for about 2 yards. Rams thought it was a fumble, and number 63 for Washington. Ty Gaddison got into a little argument with someone on the Rams side, and the refs will talk about it. Is a flag on Riverview. So an unsportsmanlike conduct, and that'll move them up 15 yards. And those are the key mistakes you cannot make. What would have been a 3rd down and 7, now it's a free 15 yards for the Titans, and they move into Riverview territory at the Riverview 45-yard line. Ball at the 45-yard line. 4-man out wide for the Titans. Gainey gets a handoff, and he powers his way to the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 yards. A heavy run offense so far for the Tampa Bay Titans. Really liking Roderick Gainey, the transfer from IMG. 2nd down and 5. Washington drops back, looking deep down the left side, and it is overthrown. And it will set up 3rd down and 5. Good defense right there by Jaden Terrahocker. 3rd down and 5, but the Titans probably in 4th down area. Three-man to the right side. He's got Gainey right behind him. Kendall Johnson over to his left. And a timeout's going to have to be called. Almost a delay of game right there. The clock was at 2 before the coach realized and called a timeout. That's Tampa Bay Tech's 2nd timeout of the game. 2:39 to go here in quarter number 1. Rams still on top, 7-0. On 3rd down, hands it up to the left side. It's Gainey, still on his feet, and is taken out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A flag does come flying in late, but as of now, it's a big game. We will wait to see what the flag is. And it is a face mask on the Rams. So an additional 15 yards after a 20-yard gain. And that'll put them half the distance. Great run by Roderick Gainey so far. He's had an extremely good start for the Titans so far, really implementing that run offense. Ball at the 21 of Riverview. Washington on the shotgun, he drops back, looking to that right side, and he, not even close. His intended receiver was John Roseberry. It'll set up 2nd down and 10. .228 here to go in the first quarter. Rams still lead 7-0. The Titans are knocking on the door, though. Washington hands it off again to Gainey, and this time he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Henry Feliglio on the tackle. Dante Abner also there in assistance of him, and it sets up 3rd down and 10. Right now for the Titans, it has been all run. If you limit that run, force them to pass. The passing game hasn't been there. A lot of overthrown balls, a lot of just miscues in general on the throwing side of the ball and just not getting it to the receiver. Force them to throw, and they might just do that here on 3rd down and 10. A timeout has been called by Riverview. Rams gonna try and hold the Titans to just 3 points here on the Titans' 2nd drive. The Titans offense, once again, it's been led by Roderick Gainey. Running all over the field so far. Just had a 20-yard gain to put him inside of the Riverview 25-yard line as the offense takes back the field. Washington drops back on 3rd down and 10, looking for his tight end, and he cannot hit him. His intended receiver, Makai Penix, and it is incomplete, and we'll see if they send out the field goal team or if they'll go for it here on 4th down and 10. Again, he slipped, but that throw was nowhere near the wide receiver. Was Zay Washington having trouble locating his receiver so far in the game, and the offense does stay out on the field for this 4th down. 4th down and 10. Ball at the Riverview 21-yard line. Washington drops back. Washington under pressure. He's hit as he throws, and it is still caught. What a catch right there by Makai Penix. What a reception. Caught the ball in midair, then got hit and still came down with the football. What a play by Makai Penix, and it will be 1st down and goal for the Titans. What a play right there. It'll now set up 1st down and goal. They'll hand it off up the middle, and it'll be a gain of around 2 yards. Run right there by Tony Marshall. .125 to go here in the 1st quarter. That was an amazing catch right there by Makai Penix. Mid-air hit, still came down with the ball, and it puts the Titans in a great position to score. Can the Rams defense come through? Throws it over the middle, and it is deflected. Great job right there to deflect that pass in midair, and now it will once again set up 3rd down. To get a stop right here would be huge after that great catch by Makai Penix. Sincere Styles to the left of Washington. Washington throws it once again to Penix. Oh, tries to make the one-handed catch, and he cannot bring it in. It will set up 4th down once again for the Titans, and we'll see what they decide to do here. They are really loving Mekhi Penix so far, and why not after that first catch? Almost just hauled in a one-hander, and the offense will stay on out there for 4th down. 4th down and goal for the Titans. Washington drops back, looking for him once again, and he got it! What a catch right there once again. Mekhi Penix hauls it in, and we're an extra point away from being tied up. What a play. Touchdown. The flag was on Riverview for defensive pass interference. Defender all over him. Does not matter. Mekhi Penix once again making it a spectacular grab, and we are an extra point away from being knotted up at 7 apiece. Antonio Perez to kick the extra point. Antonio Perez. Got it. We are tied 7-7. The Rams struck on their second drive, and the Titans do just the same. It is 7-7 here at the Rambo with 57.2 to go in the first quarter.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Kendall Johnson set to kick this one back to the Rams. Scooter Trotman and Charles Lester back to receive. And he kicks it to the left side, and that might bounce out of bounds, and it does. So the Rams will start the possession at the 40-yard line. Do you want to know why they kicked it to the right side? They didn't want it. Charles Lester. Simple as that. 2 words for you. Charles Lester. They don't want Charles Lester returning the kick. And some teams would rather put him at the 40 than let CL3 get a kickoff return. So the Rams will start in great field position. And well, hold on a minute. It looks like there's going to be another kick here. So they'll take that 15-yard penalty, I'm guessing, to redo the kick, as the Titans kickoff team is back. So now they'll kick it off at the 35-yard line. So Kendall Johnson once again. And they'll boot it again, and it will go to Charles Lester. Here comes Lester, receives it around the 8-yard line. Lester trying to hit up the sideline. Lester looking for some blockers, spinning out of tackles, and he is down at around the 29, 30-yard line. So the Rams still will be starting in solid field position. They'll begin their drive at the 30-yard line. It'll send out Jeremiah Dawson and the Rams offense last time one play, one touchdown. Jeremiah Dawson connected to Charles Lester on a 20-yard score to open up the scoring here for this game. First down and 10. Ball at the Riverview 30-yard line. Hands it off to DJ Johnson, trying to bounce to the left side, and he is going nowhere. Loss of 5 yards, more like 6 on the carry. And the Titans, after a slow start to the run defense, have really picked it up a notch. Rams quickly up to the line of scrimmage. 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Rams and Titans knotted up at 7 apiece. Dawson in the shotgun. Dawson hands it off again, and he is met behind the line of scrimmage once again. Ed Gwynn once again on the tackle. That's 2 tackles in a row for him on this drive, 3 on the game, and it sets up what will be an extremely long third down when we come back into the first quarter here on a beautiful night here at the Ramble. It's the Riverview Rams 7 and the Tampa Tech Titans 7.
The chicken itself, it is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Third down and really long as we are back here for second quarter action. It'll be a draw play for Scooter Troutman, and Troutman hits up the sideline, and he picks up the first down. It'll be a first down and 10. Nice run right there by Scooter Troutman. And it's third down and 20, a simple draw play. The Titans defense has got to be stronger than that, cannot let up that, but the Rams will try and take advantage. They'll hand it off again to Troutman. Troutman up the middle, lowers his shoulder, stays on his feet, gets around midfield. A flag does come flying in. And it's a holding on the Rams, so that'll back the Rams up 10 yards. But an impressive run right there by the Sarasota High School transfer, Scooter Troutman. Did not play running back over at Sarasota. Used to play running back before. He really just played defense on Sarasota. But they have implemented him into the backup running back role here at Riverview. And on his first run of the game, makes a statement with the 20-yard run. Dawson, oh, dangerous throw right there by Jeremiah Dawson. If the Titan defender was there just a second earlier, that had pick 6 written all over it. It will set up second down and 20 for the Rams instead. Ball at the Riverview 36-yard line. Second down and 19. Dawson rolls out to his left side. Dawson, he's got Luke Batita, and he makes the reception and gets back to around the 42-43-yard line before being taken out of bounds. And it'll set up third and a little more manageable for the Rams. Third down and 12 to be exact. Rams quickly up to the line of scrimmage. $11:10 to go here in the second quarter. 7-7 the score. Dawson rolls to his right. Got a block. Throws it over the middle, and it is knocked away and incomplete, but a flag does come flying in late, and this might be a pass interference on Tampa Bay Tech. And it is. It is a pass interference on the Titans. And it will be a first down for the Riverview Rams. On that rollout by Dawson, a great block by Scooter Trotman. Led to Dawson having time to make that throw over the middle. And then a push in the back right before the ball hits his hands. And now the Rams have a fresh set of downs. And my correction, it will still be third down. So it'll be third down at 1. They'll swing it over to Lester. Lester makes a cut. Now he brings it back to the right side, trying to get away. Still on his feet somehow. And then he is brought down, but the flag does come in. Looked like a face mask right there. In fact, 2 flags come flying in. And Riverview should stay with possession here. Charles Lester went back around 10-15 yards right there, just trying to break free, trying to make something out of nothing. And all the Titans had to do was just wrap him up cleanly. They could not do so. And the Rams will move back up the field. Third down and 7 now. It was not an automatic first down. Here is Dawson in the shotgun. Dawson rolls once again to his right. Got a block. Pump fakes. Throws, and it is hauled in right there by Charles Lester. Defense was all over him. Good coverage right there. That was R.J. Stroud on the coverage. But when you're going against Mr. CL3, you're going to need a lot more than good coverage. The 5-star recruit makes another big play. And it'll be another Riverview Rams first down. Ball on the Titans' 41-yard line. 10-10 to go here in the second quarter. Dawson in the shotgun. Dawson hands it off. And here comes Scooter. Scooter trying to make something happen. And he'll get a couple of yards before being wrapped up at around the 38, 36-yard line. Set up second down and around 6. Second down. It's an option. Over to Scooter. Scooter makes a cut, and Scooter gets taken down at around the Titans' 33-yard line, so it'll set up third down and short here for the Rams. Coach Smithers did highlight when I talked to him yesterday about how the field goal crew will not be coming out often. So if they're not able to pick up this third down and 3, expect the Rams offense to stay out on the field. Third down and 2. Here's Dawson in the shotgun. He hands it off. It is DJ Johnson, and he cannot go anywhere. He is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. And now it is going to set up fourth down and 4 at the 35-yard line. Great defense by the Titans. The Rams offense does stay on the field. 4th down and 5. Dawson in the shotgun. Another option is to DJ Johnson trying to hit up that left side. Can he get there? It's going to be close, but he did get it. DJ Johnson on 4th down and 5 gets enough yards for another Riverview Rams 1st down. That option has been a hot play so far for the Riverview Rams. They make it work on 4th down. It's a fresh set of downs for the Riverview Rams at the Titans' 31-yard line. 8:10 to go here in the second quarter. The Rams have had the ball the entire second quarter as we are nearing halfway through the second quarter. Dawson. And it did look like there was some movement at the line of scrimmage. And it was offsides on the Titans. So it'll be 1st down and 5 for the Rams. Titans have had a couple of key penalties on this drive. The penalties are really the only thing keeping this drive going so far for the Rams. It would have been 4th down and around 15-20, but a face mask, a pass interference kept the drive going. So 3 penalties have really helped fuel this Riverview drive, and a timeout has been called by the Rams with 7:41 to go in the second quarter. The Riverview Rams knocking on the door here in the preseason kickoff classic. If you are enjoying tonight's live stream, please help us provide live streaming of the games for you guys all season long. If you would like to donate, please text GO RAMS to 243-725. Again, to donate, text GO RAMS to 243-725. And for sponsorship information, please contact Jacqueline Weller at 941-321-8709 or email weloverhsfootball@gmail.com. First down and 5 coming up here for the Rams. Ball at the 26-yard line.
1st and 5 Rams.
A long drive so far for the Rams. Will they convert it into 7 points? And way offside, or what? Such a false start. And he heads right off the field after that mistake. Jackson Waptrowski. And so the Rams give the 5 yards they just earned. They give it right back. First down and 10, and once again, more movement at the line of scrimmage. And it once again is false start for the Rams. So it was 1st down and 5, but 2 consecutive penalties pushed the Rams back 10 yards, and it'll be 1st down and 15 now for the Rams. Type of stuff that cannot happen, and both times it has been a wide receiver who has picked up that false start. Got to be better communication between the quarterback and the wide receivers. It'll bring up 1st down and 15. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. A handoff, and he is met behind the line of scrimmage. DJ Johnson with nowhere to go on that run. And it'll set up 2nd down and around 17. The Titans have really upped their run defense since the start of this game. The Rams started running all over them, but since that first drive, they have been on just about every run right at the line of scrimmage, and there was movement once again, and I believe once again on the Rams. It is another 5-yard penalty on the Rams, and these penalties are killing the Rams on this drive. Just a short little bit ago, it's 1st down and 5 at the Titans' 28-yard line, and now it's going to be 2nd down and 21 at the Riverview own 23. And a timeout has been called by the Rams. Coach Smithers wants to talk it over after 3 consecutive false starts for the Riverview Rams. 6:26 to go here in quarter number 2. Rams on Rams and the Titans tie at 7 apiece.
Closing in on halftime, keep an eye on the concession. Concession on the west side and the second one on the west side. Enjoy your interviews and your hot dogs.
Make sure if you guys have not done so already to subscribe to the Riverview Rams on YouTube. We will be going live for every single home and away game this football season, so you are not going to want to miss any of the action here on the Riverview Sports Network. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any Riverview football all season long. Second down and long. Dawson hands it off up the middle, and he's going to be met just about above the line of scrimmage. Maybe got 1 or 2. That's DJ Johnson once again on the carry. Third down and 20. Charles Lester in the slot. DJ Johnson behind Jeremiah Dawson. Dawson in the shotgun. Fakes a handoff. Throwing over the middle, and it is incomplete. Double coverage right there. His intended target was Luke Batita, the Holy Cross commit. And it'll bring up 4th down, and the punt team will come out for the Rams. So the Rams had brought it all the way down to the Titans' 28-yard line, but penalties derailed them on that drive, and they'll boot it to the Titans. Javion McKay back to return the punt. And he gets the punt away. A high punt, and it takes a bounce, and it's going to be down at the 18-yard line. And the Rams are saying that it hit a Titans player, but the refs do not agree, and the Titans will take over at the 18-yard line with 5:31 to go here in quarter number 2. The Rams have the ball for the entire second quarter so far. It'll be the Titans' first look here in quarter number 2. The Titans will receive to start the second half. So if you're the Titans, get a score here, get a stop before halftime. You're going into halftime up 14-7 with the ball. Ball puts you in a great spot to control the rest of this game. Washington hands it off to Gainey. Gainey breaks the tackle, but then is met up just about a yard above the line of scrimmage. It'll set up 2nd down and 9. There's a flag on the field. But that will not matter because there's a holding on Tampa Bay Tech. So that'll back them up 10 yards. A lot of penalties so far in this game, but that's exactly what the preseason is for. And Coach Smithers talked about that a lot. We talked about it in the opener, but the importance of having that preseason game so you can get these miscues over with in a game that does not matter, a game that does not count. The game matters, but it doesn't count for the record. So to get these mistakes out of the way now and early, they didn't have that advantage last year. And like he said, it hurt them week 1. And both these teams have had their fair share of penalties so far. It's 1st down and 16. Hands it off once again to Gainey. Gainey hits up the hole, and he's going up the sideline. He needs a blocker. Can he get that blocker? He's still going, and he's down at the 31-yard line. What a run right there by Roderick Gainey. He has torn apart this Rams defense all night long. Over 50 yards on the carry right there from Roderick Gainey. And the Titans are knocking on the door. Ball on the Riverview 33-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Washington in the shotgun. Washington drops back, Washington looking over to the right side, and it is way out of bounds. His intended target was Roseberry. Again, a lot of that miscommunication so far between Washington and his wide receivers. He's had a couple of good connections with Mekhi Penix, but other than that, the connections between Washington and receiver has not been there to this point in the game, but Roderick Gainey has made up for it on the ground. Titans running all over the Rams at the moment. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Hands it off, and it's going to be a gain of around 5. Sincere Styles on the carry. Third down and 5 now. Ball at the Riverview 29-yard line. Sincere Styles to the right of Washington. 3 men out to the right, 1 to the left. A big third down for the Rams. Can they get a stop? Washington drops back. It's a low snap. He slips. He's going to run. Can he get to the marker? He can. He'll get a little more than that and gets out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Looked like at first he might have got sacked after he took a little stumble after receiving the low snap. Made a nice juke move, hit up the sideline, and it's a fresh set of downs for the Titans. It's 1st down and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. Styles still in the backfield. They'll hand it up to Styles up the middle. Getting a push from his offensive line, and he'll get around 4 to 5 yards on the carry. Second down and 5. Roderick Gainey back in the backfield for the Titans. And I take that back. He walks off the field, so 5 out. And never mind. Styles goes into the right side. 3 to the right. He looks to the right. Throws over the middle, and it's intercepted! It is Tristan Parsons with his first interception of the season. How about that for a birthday gift for Tristan Parsons? A pickoff, and the Rams defense comes up again. The amount of times I have said that through the last year and a half of calling Rams football is an astronomical amount. Tristan Parsons had 1 interception last season, and he's matched that total here in game number 1. Again, Zay Washington has not been there tonight. Someone who threw for 2,464 yards really has nothing to show for it here in his first game back. Again, Zay Washington, a key part of that Tampa Bay Tech Titan team that did go to the state championship last year, 14-0 until they did lose in the state championship game. The Rams offense will take over with under 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Dawson in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to DJ Johnson, and he lost the football, and the Titans recover it. Right when Riverview got the ball back, the Titans retake possession in glorious field position. And we'll see if the Titans can take advantage of the miscue by the Rams after the Titans just had a miscue of their own. After a strong start for the run game for the Rams have not been able to find that groove running the football, and it has hurt them. 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. The Titans retake possession. They've got the ball at the 18-yard line of Riverview. And a flag, another movement here at the line of scrimmage, and that is going to be a false start on Tampa Bay Tech. Penalty after penalty after penalty so far. Good thing it's preseason for both these teams. So it'll now be first down and 15 ball at the Riverview 22-yard line. Washington in the shotgun, high snap. Hands it off. No, he keeps it. Trying to make a cut, and he cannot. Guess who's all over him? Tristan Parsons, who just made the interception, makes a tackle. Second down and around 15 yards. Tristan Parsons with 2 key plays on the last 2 plays for the Rams defense. Washington in the shotgun. And he hands it off, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Fights for just a few extra yards, but Daney is wrapped up quickly by the Rams defense, and it'll set up third down and long. Third down and 12. Three out to the right side here for the Titans, 1 to the left. Washington drops back. Washington looks to the left side. Can he get him? It's deflected in the air, and it is knocked away, incomplete. Great defense right there. Eugene Hicks on the stop. What a great defensive stop right there, and it'll bring up fourth down and 12 for the Titans. And it looks like they will stay on the field. The Titans have gone for it on almost every fourth down so far in the game. They've got 5 seconds to get the snap off. And that's exactly what they're going to do. A timeout is called by the Titans. 1:22 to go here in the second quarter. The Titans call their final timeout. We will see what they bring out on the table for the fourth down coming up. 1:22 to go here in quarter number 2. The Rams and Titans knotted up at 7 apiece. Want to thank our sponsors, Chick-fil-A from Pelican Plaza, New Concepts Construction, Sarasota Ford, and Jim and Charlie and Cyprit. Thank you guys for your sponsorships. Fourth down, and the offense appears to be coming back on for the Titans. Fourth down at around 12, 13 yards. Washington in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers out on each side. Drops back under some pressure. Evades that pressure. Throws in the end zone. And it is deflected away. Great defense once again by Jaden Terahawker. And the Rams take over on downs with 1:17 to go here in the second quarter.
Deflected by Jaden Terahawker. First and 10 Rams.
Jaden Terahawker has been a standout so far on the defensive side of the ball. So the Rams offense will try and make something happen here in the next 1:17 before the second half. The Titans still receive the second half kickoff, so the Rams want to try and take any bit of control in this game. Heading into halftime, they're going to need to punch in at least 3. Dawson in the shotgun. He's got DJ Johnson right behind him. Now hand it to Johnson. Johnson bounces to the outside, and once again, DJ Johnson goes nowhere. Lost around 4 yards on the carry. It'll be second down and 14. $1:07 to go here in the first half. Dawson in the shotgun. Rams don't appear to be in any sort of rush. Letting that clock wind down. They are just letting this clock run down. Seems like they are content heading into halftime, 7-7. Don't want to risk a turnover. And it's going to be a handoff to DJ Johnson. Oh, a nice cut. Lowers his shoulder, stays on his feet, and he is going to finally be knocked down. And that was Scooter Trotman on the carry. Again, the clock is now at 20 seconds, and it appears the Rams are just going to send this one to halftime. And that is exactly what they're going to do. So the Rams will just run the clock out to end this first half. And at the end of half number one, it is the Riverview Rams 7 and the Tampa Bay Tech Titans 7. The Rams defense has played a phenomenal game so far. Multiple stops deep inside their own territory, a pick deep inside their own territory, and then after the Rams fumbled inside their own 20-yard line, they were able to come up with the stop to stop Tampa Bay Tech from scoring before the half, which sends us into halftime 7-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Kilby Band. The band is led on the field by drum major Will Gutowski and assistant drum majors Holland McWilliams and Andras Scarpati. The band captain is Javier Delgado Gutierrez. The principal dancer is Emma Cole. The color guard captain is Lindsay Murphy. And our pipe major is Amaya Hayden. The Kilby Band has been invited and we will be traveling to Boston to march in the St. Patrick's Day Parade. In honor of our trip, our show features music from Boston bands. We open with Boys Like Girls hit Love Drunk. 1973, a very well-known Boston band released their first self-titled album, Aerosmith. Our show continues with the power ballad from that album, featuring Layla Cohen on trombone. This is Dream On. In 1996, the American Celtic punk band Dropkick Murphys was formed. They made this piece popular on the soundtrack to the Boston crime thriller The Departed. We feature our pipers and Highland dancers on I'm Shipping Up to Boston. Once again, the Guilty Band. So we'd like to thank our generous sponsors. Team 2 at the landing, Florida Coca-Cola bottlers, Turk Cleaners, Chick-fil-A and Pelican Plaza, and Blaze Pizza UTC. And once again, thank you fans for your continued support.
I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Road to Apple TV. Congratulations, fellas, and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's let our guests go for pizza first, because they're over here. Kilties, please let our guests go first for pizza. Again, our guests are right here. Please let them go first for pizza.
Here comes the Riverview Rams at the beginning of the second half.
Welcome on back into the Ram Bowl. We've got a great contest on our hands here tonight at the Ram Bowl here on a beautiful evening. It is 7-7. Charles Lester scored the opening touchdown. Quickly, the Titans responded, and then both teams showed glimpses of moving down the field, but the defenses of both teams held strong, particularly the Rams defense making multiple stops inside the 20-yard line. Tristan Parsons with that interception at around the 5-yard line. And then after that interception, the Rams fumbled. The Titans started the possession at the 18-yard line. And right after that, the Rams were able to get a quick 3-and-out. And not a 3-and-out. They got a 4-and-out, whatever you want to call it. The Rams held them to 0 points. And now we start the second half tied up at 7 apiece. The Rams offense got going early with the running game. DJ Johnson, a couple nice runs on the first couple of possessions. But after that, the Tampa Bay Tech defense has really shut them down, highlighted by Ed Gwynn, has been a lockdown linebacker tonight for Tampa Bay Tech. He had over 100 tackles last season, and so far tonight, he has over 3 tackles. He's played an important part in stopping this rushing offense for the Riverview Rams as the second half about to kick off here at the Ram Bowl. The Titans will receive to start the second half. And the Riverview kick team will get ready as the Rams head over to the sideline and the kick team takes the field. Should be an exciting half of action here at the Ram Bowl. Make sure, so we can keep doing these live streams this season, we're doing every home and away game to help us provide live streaming of all the games this season. To donate, please text GO RAMS to 243-725. Again, text GO RAMS to 243-725. Adrian Schutz set to kick this one away for the Rams. And he boots it away, a nice kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 3-yard line, and here comes Tampa Bay Tech. Hitting up the 25, trying to stay alive, and he's going to be taken down at the 29-yard line. That is Javon McKay on the return, and it sets up Tampa Bay Tech at around the 29-yard line. There is a flag on the field. And there is a block in the back on the Titans, and so that'll back them up 15 yards. So instead of starting at the 29-yard line or around there, they will back it up all the way down to their own 15-yard line. So tough field position for the Titans to start off the second half. Washington, who had an extremely difficult first half, is going to look to correct that in the second half. Through an interception inside of the red zone, which was a key opportunity for the Titans to have the lead going into halftime, and he's just had a tough time connecting with his wide receivers in general tonight. And they're going to hand it off to Ginny. And he breaks a tackle. He's got one more to beat. Can he beat him on the outside? No, he cannot. Great play right there by Eugene Hicks to wrap him up and throw him out of bounds before a big gain. Still a solid gain, though. He picked up around 7 to 8 yards. Here's Washington. Hands it off up the middle. And, oh no, he kept it. And he slides down for the first down. So Zane Washington picks up the first down. Washington in the shotgun, fresh set of downs for the Titans. Washington throws, and he's got his man. That's McKay. Throws a stiff arm down and throws the Riverview defender, Charles Lester, to the ground. And it's going to be a first down for the Titans. Washington once again in the shotgun. Hands it off up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle right there by Henry Figorio. I bring up second down and 9, 10:45 to go here in the third quarter. Three men out to the right for Zay Washington. Washington drops back. Washington rolls to the right side. Washington looks like he's going to keep it. Spins out of a tackle before being wrapped up for a gain of 2. Once again, it is Henry Figorio on the tackle. So it'll bring up third down and 7. 10-12 to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 7. Ball at the Riverview 48-yard line. Rams almost jumped offside, but the Titans couldn't snap it in time. Washington looks to the sideline. Washington drops back. Washington looking over the middle, and it is almost intercepted. Overthrown his intended receiver, Tristan Pless, and the punt team will have to come on out for the Titans. And pardon my error, the first half quarterback for Tampa Tech was not Zay Washington. It was Jaden Roseberry. Now Zay Washington is in the game. So the Rams defense gets a stop on the opening drive of the half, exactly what you wanted to see. And now we'll see their offense take over. Charles Lester deep to receive the punt. And it's a line drive low kick. It's going to bounce. And can they down it in time? No, it will roll into the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams will start their drive on the 20-yard line, their first drive of the third quarter. 9:33 to go here in the third quarter. We're still knotted up at 7 apiece. Jeremiah Dawson makes his way back out onto the field for the Rams. Rams opened the scoring early in the first quarter. Titans quickly responded, and ever since then, we've been tied at 7. The handoff to DJ Johnson. Makes a spin, and he's going nowhere after he slipped. DJ Johnson with the loss of 3 yards, and the Rams just have not been able to find that rhythm since the first drive of the game on the ground. Dawson back in the shotgun. Rolls to his right, under some pressure, and he is sacked and wrapped down at the 2-yard line. On the sack is Antonio Kamen. Great pressure right there, and the Rams are really backed up now. They'll rule them down with forward progress at around the 4-5-yard line. But a huge error on the offensive line's part right there. And it sets the Rams with 3rd down and 25 on their own 5-yard line. They'll hand it off up the middle, and he is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. They're trying to push him to the end zone. They cannot do so. The front 7 for the Titans has been active all game long, and they continue to impress. And the Rams are going to be forced to punt deep in their own end zone. And Nick Duffou boots it away. It's a short kick, takes a bounce to around, oh, it's still bouncing. Got a nice little roll right there, and he gets it to around the 41, 42-yard line. So deep in his own area, a good punt right there for the Riverview Rams. Nick Duffou on the punt. So the Titans will take over here at the Riverview 42-yard line. A great opportunity here to take the lead. Can the Riverview defense come up strong once again and force another stop? First down and 10. And a flag comes out on that play, and it's going to be a full start. A lot of false starts and penalties in this game, and you can put that, we've talked about it being on the preseason. Both these teams have had a lot of careless mistakes, a lot of mistakes that later on in the season they cannot afford to be making. So it's good to get those out of the way, but definitely hurting the Titans so far. Once again, another false start. It'll now be first down and 15 at the Riverview 46-yard line. Zay Washington hands it off up the middle, and he is wrapped up. Roderick Gainey on the carry. Deshaun Olave on the tackle. It's going to be a face mask on the Rams, so a flag did come out, and the Rams are going to be pushed back 15 yards. So it'll be an automatic first down now for Tampa Bay Tech, or it'll make it second down and short. So they'll make it first down and 6 for Tampa Bay Tech. Again, mistakes you cannot be having. First down and 6. Ball at the Riverview 43-yard line. They'll hand it off once again, and he is wrapped up. Gainey goes nowhere. He's going to lose a couple of yards. And flags come flying in after. And the Riverview defense clapping, thinking that this one is on Tampa Bay Tech, and it is. So the Titans are pushed back to their own side of the field. It'll be second down as a personal foul and sportsmanlike contact on the Titans. So it'll be second down and around 20. Washington drops back under some pressure. He evades that pressure. Washington still on his feet. Washington is, oh, the ball is out, and it is picked up and recovered by the Rams. Say Washington trying to do too much to keep the play alive, and the Rams come up with their second turnover of the game. A huge stop by the Riverview defense. Their second turnover force of the game. Their special teams also had one earlier. So it'll be first down and 10 now for Riverview on the Titans' 44-yard line. What a big turn of momentum right there. First down and 10. Dawson in the shotgun. He's got Jeremiah Dawson in the shotgun. Johnson right behind him. Fakes the handoff under some pressure, and Dawson goes down, and his helmet comes flying off. This front seven for the Titans has been unbelievable tonight. 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. Noah Sterling out at quarterback now for the Rams. Sterling, the option to DJ Johnson. Johnson going nowhere. Wrapped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of about 5. The run game is just not there at the moment for the Rams. This front seven, once again, for Tampa Bay Tech has devoured every running back that has tried to touch the ball tonight for the Rams. It's good to Trotman in the backfield. Dawson in the shotgun. Third down and 21 for the Rams. Dawson drops back. Dawson, a screen. It's for Lester, and Lester could not grab it. An incomplete pass, and the Rams, after forcing the turnover and having the ball on the opponent's side of the field, will have to put it away. And the offense will have to rely on the defense to make another stop for them. The problem so far with the offense, the Riverview run game hasn't been going, but they're trying to establish that run game on early downs. And a lot of those times on those early downs, it's a -3-yard loss. It's -5. They're not moving the ball forward, not putting themselves in good position on third down. And so when you've got 3rd down and 20, odds are you're not going to be able to pick it up. And once again, another good Riverview bounce. Deshaun Olave picks it up. And there's a flag on the field. But once again, another nice punt, pinned him inside his 20-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Titans at their own 17, and there is a holding on the Titans as well, so they'll be pushed back just a little bit more with 5:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We are still tieless. We are still tied at 7-7. So the Titans are going to be pushed inside their own 10-yard line. Going to be at the 8-yard line for the Titans. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Titans. 5:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rams and Titans tied up at 7 apiece. Zay Washington, quarterback keeper, and he is slid up behind the line of scrimmage. Dante Abner in there for the stop. A lot of pushing and shoving under there. Dante Abner and Roderick Gainey going at it. Loss of 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 12. Ball at the 7-yard line. We've been talking a lot about how good the Titans defense has been, especially the front 7. This Riverview front 7 has been doing exceptionally well in this 2nd half. Zay Washington in the shotgun. Washington drops back, throws over the middle, and he's got his receiver for a 1st down. Great play by Zay Washington, found Mekhi Penix, who has had a phenomenal game so far. His 3rd reception of the game. He's got that touchdown pass earlier, which accounts for the only score for the Titans to this day. And there's a water break. So with 4:48 to go here in quarter number 3, the Rams and Titans still tied up at 7 apiece.
About the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
And we are back from the water break. 1st down and 10 for the Titans. It's going to be a run in motion right there. Oh, a nice cut right there by Javion McKay. He picks up a 1st down and more. All the way out to the 37. Titans moving the ball down the field. They started this drive at their own 8-yard line. Washington pitches it to Gainey, and he is wrapped up. Oh, what a hit that was! Helmet came flying off. Kaboom! The ball came flying loose. So did the helmet. That helmet flew right off of Gainey's head. My goodness, what a hit! So after that, it will still be a gain of 3 yards. The official had blown the play dead before that ball did come out. Now Washington throws over to his left side. Got his receiver, but he's wrapped up short of the first down marker. Good tackle right there by Tristan Parsons. That was Kendall Johnson on the reception for the Titans. And it'll be 3rd down and very short. 3rd down and 1. .3:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's been a tightly contested ball game all game long, and it's going to be an offside on the Rams. Frank D'Antonio on a 3rd and 1. Those are the penalties you cannot afford to have. Just giving them a free first down, not making them work for it, and those are the types of penalties that will kill you on a drive. The Titans now cross midfield. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the Riverview 49-yard line. Zay Washington in the shotgun. Drops back, under some pressure, rolls to his right, trying to make something happen. He'll try and make it happen with his legs. The shadow wave says no. Throws him down with full force. The shadow wave, matching the speed of Zay Washington, picks him up and throws him to the ground like it's WWE. Second down and 11, 2:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Right at midfield are the Titans. Washington in the shotgun, low snap. Washington looking, fires to the right side, got a receiver, and it's enough for a 1st down. Kavion McKay once again on the reception. The Titans will move the chains as they inch closer and closer to the red zone. Ball at the Riverview 37-yard line. Titans begin this drive at the 8-yard line. Riverview defense trying to get set. Fakes the handoff to McKay. And now Washington keeps. Washington cannot get to the sideline. Good tackle right there by Jaden Terrahawker. Forces him out of bounds. They are really utilizing Zay Washington's leg, really trying to get him going with that. They've had him rolling out a lot. They're trying to set up that pass play. He's shown it before earlier in this game. What can he do now? Now Zay Washington throwing it deep down the field, and it is caught! And it is a touchdown. Once again, it is Mekhi Penix, and the Titans have taken the lead at the Ramble. What a catch by Mekhi Penix. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and the Rams have some work to do now. That was good defense too. In between 2 defenders, was still able to make the snag. Just another spectacular grab by Mekhi. It's his 4th reception of the game, and really all 4 have been extremely tough catches to make, and he's made them look easy. Antonio Perez out to kick the extra point for the Titans with 1:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. Kick is up, and it is off the upright and no good. That might come back to hurt the Titans later if the Rams are able to punch one in the end zone and make their extra point. 1:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Titans score a touchdown, but they miss out on the extra point. It is 13, Tampa Bay Tech, 7, Riverview. We want to thank our sponsors once again: Chick-fil-A, Pelican Plaza, New Concepts Construction, Sarasota Ford, Jim and Charlie and Cyprit. And please help us provide for these live streams. We'll be going live for every single Riverview football game this season. To help us out with that, to donate, text GO RAMS to 243-725. Once again, that's text GO RAMS to 243-725. Kendall Johnson set to kick this one away. Back deep to receive. Charles Lesser and Scooter Trout. And they do put it away. A nice kick. Has them backing up, and here come the Rams. And he's lit up at the 10-yard line. My goodness, what a hit that was. Anthony Campbell on the return tried to hit up the middle of the field, but he could not. And the Riverview Rams are going to be back down to start this drive. They're going to be at the 13-yard line to begin this one. And make that the 12-yard line. 1:51 to go in the third quarter. Still plenty of time for the Rams to come back in this one. Dawson in the shotgun. Two out to his left side, one to the right. Dawson hands it off up the middle, and he's going to get around 2 yards on the carry. Second down and 8. Ball at the 14-yard line. Once again, DJ Johnson over to the left. Dawson in the shotgun. Dawson drops back. Dawson under some pressure. Dawson is thrown to the ground again. Once again, it is Antonio came in. There is a flag. Dawson's helmet did just come flying off. We'll see if that might be a face mask. And it is on Tampa Bay Tech. A personal foul. And it'll be an automatic first down for the Rams. So it'll bring up second down, actually. Second down and 3. 57 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Dawson rolls over to the left side, looking down the field, and he cannot connect with his receiver. No flag on the play. So it'll bring up third down and 2. Like the deep shot, the Riverview Rams haven't really gone deep this game, trying to open up the field. They've been a run-heavy offense so far, but those do create chances deep down the field. They tried to create one right there. Could not squeeze it home, though, and it'll bring up third down and 2. Third down and 2. And a timeout has been called by Riverview. So the Rams use their first timeout of the second half. They've got to talk over this third down and 2. It's an important one because there's only 48 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Titans up on the Rams, 13-7. A big third down and 2 coming up here for the Rams. Jeremiah Dawson in the shotgun. He's got DJ Johnson to his left side. Dawson. Changes up the play. Dawson. Oh, was not ready for the snap. Still gets the play off. Hands it off to DJ Johnson. Did he get the first down? It's really close. And it looks like he is just a tad short of the marker. And DJ Johnson does appear to be hurt on the play. So it's going to be 4th down and 2 for the Rams, and this will most likely bring out the punt team for the Rams. DJ Johnson being treated by the medical team, went down after a hard hit on that play, trying to extend to the first down marker, but gets back up, holding his right shoulder.
Official signal is that it's Ram first down.
And they do give Riverview the first down. DJ Johnson extends just enough to get the first down. So a huge play by the Rams right there to convert on 3rd and 2. And it'll be another Riverview first down. Scooter Trotman now walks up to the backfield to replace DJ Johnson. A very important drive for the Rams. Down by 6, a touchdown and an extra point takes the lead. Dawson rolls out to his left side. Looking down the field, he's got a man. Did he come back and catch it? No, Lester could not come up with it before it hit the ground. Lester had a step on his defender, but Dawson underthrows him, had to come back for it, and was not able to come back in time. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Again, the Rams have loved this, roll it out, try and throw it deep. The receivers have been open. Dawson just has not been able to make that connection so far tonight. 29.4 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Rams down by 6. Dawson hands it off, up the middle. And he's going to get just back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he got a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. We'll see if Riverview runs a play here before the 4th quarter begins. 10 seconds to go. They're probably just going to let this one run out before we start quarter number 4. And that is exactly what they will do. We are through 3 quarters here at the preseason kickoff classic here at the Ram Bowl. The Rams down by 6 with the ball, trying to drive down the field and retake the lead. 4th quarter action coming up.
That I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Glad to have you with us here for 4th quarter action. It is 3rd down to 9. A big play, and Dawson is lit up, and the ball did come loose. Who came up with it? It looked like Tampa Tech did. And they will say Dawson was down before the ball came out. That would have been a disastrous start to the fourth quarter for the Rams. Luckily, they called them down. The Rams will just punt this one away, and they'll have to rely on their defense here big time in the fourth quarter. Riverview needs a big punt right here. Good snap. Punt is away. It's going to bounce. It's going to take a Titans bounce, and they're going to down it at around the 44-yard line. So the Titans will take over in good field position. Can the Titans add to their lead and create a 2-score lead? The Riverview Rams want a chance to climb back in this one. They're going to need their defense to make a stop. .11:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Riverview down 13-7. Zay Washington back out at quarterback. Roderick Ganey to his right side. Washington fakes a handoff, now trying to hit the outside, and he is hit down hard. Good tackle right there by Keone Finau. Washington has tried to make some moves with those legs, but so far has not been able to get anywhere with them. He's got the speed, but the Riverview defense with that QB spy has really been all over him so far. Earlier, he tried to get away from Deshaun Olave. Olave forced the fumble. Trying to get away from Olave again. Guess what happened? Got thrown out of bounds for a loss. And then Keone right there for the stop. It was a loss of 2. Washington now drops back. Washington throws over the middle. Got a receiver. Oh, and he cannot haul it in. A great opportunity. Kendall Johnson could not come up with it, and it sets up 3rd down and 12. A huge play upcoming for the Rams. There is a flag on the play. It'll now set up 2nd down once again, or no, Riverview will decline the penalty, so it would have been 2nd down and 27, but Riverview declined, so it'll set up 3rd down and 12. Ball at the Riverview 47. Rams defense needs a stop. Can they get it? Got a man. Cannot connect with them. Zay Washington throws it to the far left side. His intended receiver, Kendall Johnson, couldn't get there, and the Rams offense will have another chance to try and retake the lead here. Defense doing its part. .10:05 to go in the last quarter of the preseason kickoff classic. The Rams will open up their regular season at Seminole, where they lost 35-0 last year. Punt is up. It's going to take a roll. Can they down it? They can at the 2-yard line. Riverview is going to have to go 98 yards down the field to try and take the lead in this one. A beautiful punt right there by the Titans. Couldn't ask for it to be any better. That was Tristan Bless on the punt. And that's the gamble you take, not catching it at around the 10-15 yard line and calling a fair catch. You can bet on it rolling into the end zone, but if it doesn't, you're stuck in poor field position, which is exactly where the Rams are now. They've got first down and 10 at their own 2-yard line with 9:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Rams need a touchdown, and they need an extra point. And you cannot afford a safety here. Dawson in the shotgun. And a timeout has been called. Titans will call a timeout. That's their first of the half, so the Rams will take some time and try and figure out how they're going to get out of this bad field position. Again, 13-7 the score, 9:54 here to go in the fourth quarter. The Rams are going to have to muster a drive, a full, complete drive, which we have not seen yet from Riverview. Their one scoring touchdown came right after a turnover off a fumble on a punt. They had the ball at the 20, one play, Dawson to Charles Lester for the score. But other than that, the offense hasn't had a full, complete start at the 20, go down and score a touchdown. Even start at their own 50 or the opponent's 40-yard line. Even when they start in good field position, they have not been able to muster a touchdown, a scoring drive. They're going to have to do that now with time running down in this game. First down and 10. Ball at the 2-yard line. They'll hand it off up the middle. Bounces out to the outside, and finally that run game gets going again. Scooter Trotman on the carry to the left side. And he's got the first down yardage. Great run by Scooter Trotman. That's exactly what you got to do when you're pinned up against the 2-yard line. Get out of there. Even if it's just with the run, hit the outside after the inside kind of closed up, bounced the tackle, followed his block, and it led to a first down. So fresh set of downs. Jeremiah Dawson trying to lead the Rams to a comeback victory over Tampa Bay Tech. Hands it up the middle. Scooter Trotman is brought down right away. On the tackle is James Jolly. James Jolly just broke right through the offensive line and was right there to meet Scooter Trotman as soon as he was handed the ball. Second down at 14. Second down and 14, 8:55 here to go in the third quarter. Dawson drops back. Dawson looking and throws it out of bounds. Was looking for Bradley Wheeler on that play, and it'll now set up third down at 14 from their own 8-yard line. Riverview's going to have to find a way to convert this third down and 14. Time is not on their side. Dawson. Bad snap. It's a screen. It's for Lester. Lester needs some blockers. He got some blockers, making some moves, and he's going to get to around the 16, 17-yard line, but it is not going to be enough for a first down. An impressive play nonetheless, but it's not a first down, and the punt team will come out. So with under 8 minutes to go, the Titans will get the ball back. Riverview will once again have to make another key defensive stop and then probably have one, maybe two chances if you're lucky to punch one in, and it is a low punt. Takes a Riverview bounce, and it's going to roll to the 39-yard line. So the Titans will take over in great field position with 7:35 remaining in this game. The Rams defense going to have to get a stop to stay alive in this one. Washington in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Gainey. And Gainey goes absolutely nowhere. He's met right at the line of scrimmage by a bunch of Rams defenders. Frank Antonio and Deshaun Olave on that one. 2nd down and 10. And an injury timeout for the offensive lineman for the Titans, hobbling off the field. With 7:16 to go, if the Titans are able to put one in the end zone, let alone a field goal, that's going to put them up 2 scores. And with 7:15 to go in this one, and the time it would take to get that touchdown or to get that field goal, the Rams would probably get the ball back with around 5 minutes to go. And then you're asking them to score twice in 5 minutes. That's going to be a very difficult ask. However, if you're able to get a stop and keep it at 13-7, 1 touchdown and 1 extra point would win you the game. Second down and 10 for the Titans. Sincere Styles in the backfield. Washington drops back, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete, but it is going to be a pass interference on the Rams. Ran right into Gianna Roseberry's back, and that's going to be a first down for the Titans. Clear as day right before the ball got to him. Defender drove right to his back, and that is going to be huge for the Titans. 7:15 to go. It'll be first down and 10 at the Riverview 24-yard line. And if you're the Rams, you really need to try and push him back, get a sack here, because the Titans are in field goal range at the moment. And a field goal would make it a 2-possession game, somewhere the Rams don't want to be. Washington in the shotgun. Roderick Gainey to his left side. Now hand it to Gainey. Gainey up the middle. Gainey pushes ahead. He'll get around 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry. Helmet came off of Deshaun Scott, so he'll have to come out for the play. And a timeout has been called by Riverview. So the Rams with 6:55 stop the clock, call a timeout, and we'll want to talk it over because the Rams have to get a stop here to stay in this game. We're going to be live streaming every single Riverview football game this season, so make sure to help us provide live streaming for all the home and away games this year. To donate, text GO RAMS to 243-725. Again, text GO RAMS to 243-725 to donate. Once again, want to thank our sponsors, Chick-fil-A, Pelican Plaza, New Concepts Construction, Sarasota Ford, and Jim and Charlie Ann Cypress. Timeout is over, and the Titans offense comes back out onto the field. Second down and 5 inside the red zone. They're at the Riverview 19-yard line. Washington drops back. He's looking, and it's almost intercepted. Tristan Parsons almost had it. And if he picked that one off, who knows where he would have gone with that one. That had pick 6 written all over it, just was not able to squeeze it home. Oh, man. And he knows it too. still a great defensive play to knock it out of his hands. Not out of his hands, but to stop it from getting. He was open. Tristan Parsons coming out of that safety spot came right in. Had a great positioning on it. Just could not squeeze it in. 6:50 to go.
Go blue.
And there is a penalty on Riverview, so it'll set up first down and goal. Not exactly sure what the penalty was, but it will set up first down and goal for the Titans. So even on an incomplete when it would have been 3rd and 5, it's now first down and goal. Washington hands it off up the middle to Gainey. Gainey breaks the tackle, and he walks into the end zone. And the Titans have opened up the lead with 6:45 to go here in the 4th quarter. And that just goes to show you how important these penalties are. It would have been 3rd down and 5 at the 19-yard line. Instead, it was first down and goal at the 8-yard line. And the Titans take full advantage. The IMG transfer, Roderick Gainey, punches it in for 6. And the Rams now down 19-7 with the extra point upcoming. Antonio Perez out to kick the extra point. Perez missed his last kick. Kick is up, and it is good. So he knocks it through, and the Rams down 20-7 with 6:45. Time is running out for the Rams. They'll need a big offensive possession when we come back. The Rams down by 13 here late in the 4th quarter.
I haven't forgotten about Wild Thing. We normally do that. Right around 4 minutes on the clock. Or as close to 4 minutes as possible. We're on defense. I haven't.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Kendall Johnson set to kick this one back to the Rams. And it is a short kick. Gonna take a bounce. Oh, and it goes right by him. Oh, but it does go out of bounds after it does go by him. So the Rams will start at around the 40-yard line. That's a huge, huge advantage for the Rams. And that's also a very gutsy decision to let that ball bounce right there at the 20-yard line, not knowing which direction it's going to go. If you make the wrong read on that, you risk losing possession completely or being backed up inside the 10-yard line when you're down 13. That is not a risk always worth taking, but that risk does pay out that time. Riverview will start at the 35-yard line. 6:41 to go. They're going to have to score quick and then depend on a defensive stop. The problem really has been on these last drives. The Rams have been backed up inside their own 10-yard line on their last 2 drives. Now they have some field to work with. At the 35, Dawson drops back over the middle, and he's got his receiver just for a couple yards. They're going to give him 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Christian Litzo on the catch. Dawson drops back. Looking, it's a screen for Lester. And here goes Charles Lester up the middle of the field. Charles Lester, don't give him open room. He'll make something happen. A big gain for the Rams, and they are entering the Titans territory. First down and 10 across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The Rams offense starting to move. And a timeout called by Tampa Bay Tech. The defense was not set at all. 6:07 to go. The Rams start to move the offense just a little bit. 6:07 to go. They got to get a touchdown. They got to get a step, and they got to get a touchdown. It's not going to be easy, but there is still time to do so. It is fourth down territory everywhere on the field from here on out for the Rams. Ball on the 39-yard line. Here's Dawson. Dawson drops back, throws it over to Lester, and he's got him. Lester makes a cut, and Lester down at the 26-yard line. Charles Lester making some big plays happen here on this drive.
It's 20-7, guys. 20-7.
Easy run.
20-7.
Rams first down.
First down and 10. The ball at the 26-yard line. 20-7 the score. Dawson drops back. Dawson looking over to the left side. Did he snag it in? No, he did not.
Dawson pass incomplete.
Good defense right there by the Titans. Cooper Dotson. I'm sorry, that is Jackson Wobtrowski. His intended receiver. It'll bring up second down and 10. 5:37 to go. It's an option. It is Scooter Trotman. Trotman trying to make something happen. Can't make something happen. Taken down for a loss of 2. 5:28 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Loss on the play. Johnny Tyson. Tackle.
Third down and 12. Got 2 plays to get 12 yards. Absolutely need it. The time continues to dwindle down. Looking to the right side, going deep, and he almost had him, but he could not catch it. But a flag does come out. Anthony Campbell almost came up with the reception, couldn't snag it in, but it looks like we're going to have a defensive pass interference. We'll wait for the official call. It's going to be a holding on the Titans. And it will remain third down. So instead of third down and 12, or really instead of fourth down and 12 because of the hold, it'll be third down and 2. 2 plays to get 2 yards. Dawson in the shotgun. Scooter Trotman to his left side. Hands it off. Up the middle to Scooter Trotman. Trotman makes a cut. And Trotman gets the first down. On third down and 2, the Rams convert and keep the drive alive.
First down, Rams inside the 15.
First down and 10 at the 15-yard line. Clock stops for a second because of the first down. 4:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jeremiah Dawson in the shotgun. Dawson drops back. Dawson looking, and it's incomplete. Looking for Jackson Wobtrowski. Waptrowski could not haul it in. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10 coming up. 4:19 to go here in the 4th quarter. Riverview down by 13. Trying to get back into this game. Rolls to his right. Under some pressure, and he is thrown down. A huge sack for the Titans. Backs up the Rams about 5 to. It'll bring up 3rd down and 17, under 4 minutes to go. That was a huge play for the Titans defense. 3rd down and 21. 2 plays to get 21 yards. Jeremiah Dawson in the shotgun. Drops back, throws it over the middle, and it is incomplete. Was looking for Charles Lester. He was triple teamed. He's still trying to get it to him, but overthrew him, and it will set up 4th down and 21. It all comes down to this play for the Rams. To stay alive, they have to get 21 yards on this play. Dawson in the shotgun. And it looks like it's going to be a false start of the Rams. And it is, which will only make the job harder to do. 3:33 to play in the 4th quarter. Riverview down to what most likely is their last chance. 4th down and 25. It'll be at the Titans' 32-yard line. They're going to have to get inside the 6-yard line. So one of the plays, you've got to get it to Lester somehow. They're going to try. They're looking for him. Instead, he's going to have to run for it, and he gets absolutely demolished. What a hit by Stacy Robinson. That's one that even if he's not open, you've got to throw the ball. You can't afford to run on 3rd down and 27. I see what he was trying to do. But in that scenario, you've just got to throw the ball up there. Hope your 5-star wide receiver can come down with it, but instead it will be a turnover on downs. Got around 6 yards on the play, but the Titans will start their drive on the 31-yard line. Washington hands it off up the middle, a gaping hole, and there goes Roderick Gainey. And that is actually Sincere Styles on the carry. That offensive line just created a huge hole. Did not have to move an inch, just right up the gut, and he powered through for a gain of 10 yards. Fresh set of 6 for the Titans. Three minutes to go here at the Ramble. 20-7 the score. Riverview needs to find a way to force a turnover. Washington drops back in the pocket. Interesting decision to throw under some pressure. Trying to evade it. Oh, he does want to move on, but then he fell into his own offensive lineman. Washington goes down, ran right into Zion Felder, and he goes down. That's a very interesting decision to drop back and throw with only 2:30 to go. Risking a pass right now and a chance at a turnover. Really the only way the Rams can get back in this one, but trying to make something happen with his feet, could not do that either. And some movement at the front, and it looks like it will be a false start. It is. Titans will have to move back 5 yards to bring up second down and 20 now. So the Rams need to force a punt. They're going to have to score quick and then hope for an onside kick if they want any chance at trying to come back and win this game. But first it comes with the stop. Riverview only has one timeout, so not really an ability to stop the clock, but they are going to throw. They're going to throw deep down the field, and it is caught. What a catch right there by Javion McKay, and that will seal the deal for the Titans. A gutsy decision to throw the ball late in the fourth quarter, up by 13, but that gamble pays off, and that will seal the deal. Now hands it off. Hits the left side, looking for some blockers, and he picks up around 7 yards. Tony Marshall on the carry for the Titans. The clock continues to wind down. 1 minute to go here in the fourth quarter in this preseason kickoff classic. The Rams' regular season opener will be on the road against Seminole High School, where the Rams opened the season last year and took a 35-0 loss. The Rams will have revenge on their minds, and they'll have a week to prepare for Seminole with this loss in their mind. Hopefully used to fuel their momentum towards week number 1. This loss will not account for Riverview's record, as this is just a preseason game. This will most likely be the last snap of the game. It's a handoff to Sincere Styles. And he's wrapped up. It'll bring up third down. And the clock will run out here. Third down and 3 will not be played. That is going to wrap it up here at the Ramble. This is officially a final score. The Titans win the preseason kickoff classic over the Riverview Rams 20-7. The Rams struck first, went up 7-0. But after that, it was all Titans, as the Rams could not keep that run game going. A tough loss for the Rams, but this will not impact the record. Just a preseason match for the Rams. And now look to rebound week 1 against Seminole. The Rams open up with 3 games on the road next week at Seminole. Then they'll travel all the way to Gainesville to face top 15 Butte Shoals. And then they'll travel to rival Palmetto. The one touchdown for the Rams was a 20-yard connection from Jeremiah Dawson to Mr. CO3. And the star of tonight's game for Tampa Bay Tech was Mekhi Penix, making plays, making catches, making extremely difficult catches all game long. 2 touchdown receptions for him, and both receptions in the end zone were extremely difficult, and he was able to haul them both in, and he led the charge to the Tampa Bay Titans' first win of the season. They win 20-7 over the Riverview Rams as they look to get back to the state championship this season. That will wrap up this broadcast. We will not be live for the game at Seminole on next Friday, but we will be live for every single Riverview football game after that. So if you have not done so already, make sure to subscribe to the Riverview Rams on YouTube. I am Addison. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you in 2 weeks from now in Gainesville.
I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.